Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a Truder, welcome back to Empire Total War. Well, last time, I was having a lovely time. The economy's in great shape, meaning I could just go around the world investing here, there, everywhere, amazing buildings, prestigious constructions, everybody in my empire loves me, but then bloody Russia decided they wanted to cause some fuss. So today, I've got revenge on my mind, and okay, to date, when I've said I've got revenge on my mind, this generally is followed by me putting together an army and taking over all your stuff. But today, no, that's not the plan at all. You see, we're in a bit of a precarious situation here, where even our own best friends are not actually that keen on us right now. And there is a reason for that, which is things like, say, trade agreements, they can only get you so much benefit. Like, they cap out a plus 60 to your relationship. Territorial expansion, however, never caps out. As far as I'm aware, that can just keep going down forever. So they're a bit annoyed about the whole, oh, you keep going around the world and conquering everything and now you're terrifyingly strong thing. So, yeah. We can't really afford to go and conquer all of Russia, and I don't want to. It's going to open a whole bunch of land borders I've no interest in, so today I've got my eyes on the other ways you can wage war in this game. In particular, I've got revolution in mind. Oh yes, and one more exciting thing to look forward to, the gunnery school in Amsterdam can now immediately become, oh yeah, the ordnance board, and that leads to new research, new guns, let's get going. That's exciting stuff right there. So, if we're not going to take over Russia, because everybody would hate me if I did, what are we going to do? I'm going to destroy their armies. Because you may recall a couple of parts ago, yes, there was a risk that the Maratha Confederacy might suffer a revolution. War weariness was getting a bit high. And I think we could do the same to Russia. Just keep bullying them, keep destroying their armies, keep burning it all down, and eventually we might be able to trigger a war weariness revolution. And that's not the only bit of the world we'd like that to happen in, because, oh guys, these may just look like, harmless priests. Yeah. These guys are vicious monsters. Especially this guy, the most Protestant man who ever Protestanted. Because right now, with a massive army garrisoning it, the current core of the Marathan territory only has a +4 to its lower class public order. So, basically, yes, using priests aggressively to trigger revolts and even revolutions, that's possible. And bear in mind, revolutions are really good for me, because a revolution leads to republics. And I'm a republic, meaning any nation that suddenly becomes a republic could be my new best friend. I want republics everywhere, because the same government types tend towards being best friends. Still, for the time being, yes, my missionaries are a bit busy just converting my own territory, so the religious revolution over in India, we'll put that on one side for the time being. Alright, let's start bringing it together. Know for a fact we've got some light dragoons chilling out right here. You guys do not need to be here at all. Also, I really need to deal with this priest who has just been chilling out here, making everybody Catholic for bloody decades. Meanwhile, the garrison at Amsterdam, bear in mind, of course, yes. I want to get in, do damage, take minimal casualties back. That means I should go for an artillery heavy army. So, something like cav or mopping up, deploy 2 howitzers right over there. And already, we've got the start of a force coming together. Though, leave some troops guarding the immediate area. Mainly as, yes, we've got better troops over here. In particular, oh yeah, some highly experienced troops. We can just train some new worse ones to guard Berlin. So give him the other 2 big cannons right there. Give him all the most experienced infantry. Definitely at least 6 units, and maybe, yeah, send him with the grenades as well. That's absolutely fine. You guys just train a handful more in the way of defense, because honestly, yeah, we could just do with a bit more guarding this area, just for safety. And you, buddy, yes, over here in Hanover, you can provide the 5th howitzer. So we are going to be raining down fire on these losers. So, okay. These guys all come together. That is a full stack army right there. And reinforcements being trained here. Just so, yes, Berlin is still nice and defensible. And as for how they're making it to Russia, oh, they are going to be riding in style. Alright, rest of the world, what have you got for me? Spain and Westphalia still very much at war. Understandable under the circumstances, but oh, Westphalia taking Spain is still the best thing, and it always will be, damn it. Don't forget, buildings I started building during the period of expenditure, they're still coming through. So, yeah, we've still got a whole bunch more money starting to arrive. I love it. Oh, and Poland and Austria are now at war. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, guys, this is not a good war for Austria. Austria are now, yes, at war with everybody, pretty much, and completely surrounded. Still, this here's a nice, easy one for me. Just, yes, get you guys into this lovely, lovely port right over here. Get you guys to join up with those guys, and don't forget the 1 extra cannon. I was wondering why I was missing one. Yes, the 1 extra cannon we trained. Spectacular. Everybody onto the boats. Absolutely lovely. And now this army is going to make a lot of progress very, very fast indeed. It'll be there next turn. And while this is happening, keep investing in more and more warehouses. That's more and more money coming in down the line. And happiness buildings, which are strangely, yes, like, possibly the most cost-efficient way of building prestige in the game. Because, yeah, the top tier of pleasure gardens only cost me 2,400 gold, and that's national prestige. Honestly, I won't say no. I did just do a quick look round, just checking on who are the candidates who might actually have their own revolutions. And I tell you what, Westphalia might at some point have a revolution. Because, yeah, right now they are at 0 and, oh dear. It looks to me like they're actually upgrading their university. Austria, same problem right here. So, yeah, all sorts of things are currently rising. Lower class revolution, entirely possible. Okay, rest of the world, what have you got for me today? Spain still, yes, looking a bit dicey after all their trouble. They just seem to be after some revenge versus Westphalia. Large Russian force appears to be heading towards Sweden. Okay. Well, we know what our first target is then. That army needs to be neutralized. There has been a new election. My terrible government has been tossed out, but unfortunately, the new one coming in appears to be even worse, which can definitely have, yes, negative effects on public order, especially if the new Justice Secretary is terrible. So, okay, the President is a bit better. You're worthless, you're... okay, sort of okay, but then why are you... okay, so we just need to swap some of these guys round, apparently. Oh yeah, here we go. We got a decent guy right here. So industrial revolutionary, staller holder. I know you're agrarian, but you're a little bit better when it comes to treasury management. We got a tactician, move you to the army. Navy guy is... okay, he would be a 4-star treasurer, but is otherwise useless, which is a bit of a shame. You appear to be good, but would be better in... yes, you'll do a good job in the Navy. But then again, to be honest, it's more important to have good people in, yes, the tax-gathering positions. And in particular, my Justice Secretary is not very good. Oh, I've got... actually, you know what, hang on. Swap you guys round. Okay, that's a really good justice guy. You're a competent enough guy in terms of, yes, the Navy. Honestly, justice is kind of important to my mind because bonuses to repression, that's useful. That's useful right there. And then... okay, all you guys are kind of useless. It's fine, but we could definitely do with some better people. Okay, just quick check round the world. After you've got a new government, always check policies, just to make sure, yes, there hasn't been a collapse in public order. So, I'm not seeing any minuses down in lowest public order. I think we're okay. Oh, and we've got a new town down in South America too. Brilliant. So, okay. I think we need to continue the conversion because I could do without this religious unrest, actually. And, yeah, church school's great because not only do they convert the local area, and honestly, they're not even that bad at being happiness buildings. And it looks to me like I could... No, don't do that. Not there. Right about anywhere that lets you... Okay, apparently for whatever reason, I can't quite get my troops ashore. But the game is insisting, please just get them ashore. Oh, they just did. Good. So, alright, guys. We're now ashore this turn, meaning next turn we can get going immediately. Because there are definitely Russians around here somewhere. The boats, meanwhile... We don't need all these boats here. Because, yeah, there's plenty here we take care of by ourselves, in fact, if anything. I could deploy the fourth rates. Because I feel like, yes, Russia does have a fleet way down over here in this bit of the world. Just deploying a handful of ships to go and deal with that nonsense. Yeah, Russia's only ports are fisheries and trading ports, so not a single actual warship will be showing up. Deploy a handful of fourth rates round into the Mediterranean. Alright, we'll just go and do a bit of exploring, shall we say. You guys just head over here, maybe also intercept Russian shipping. That would be a good thing too. This fleet, meanwhile, with, yeah, third rates and second rates present, that is plenty enough to deal with any small trouble that Sweden might be able to create. Though, then again, actually... Okay, you know what? Just for safety, I'm gonna get a handful more ships out, actually. 2 more second rates incoming. That is more than enough firepower to deal with anything Sweden might be planning to utilize. Alright, Russia, let's see the army, because I know it's round here somewhere. Pulling back. Probably they've seen me, so they're not happy about any of this nonsense. But, lads, we're coming in, and you can't stop us. If you want to try and hold the bridge, you're welcome to, because I'm just sitting here with 5 howitzers that can annihilate you. Oh, never flipping mind. Maratha's decided they've, yes, recovered enough, so... to be honest, I'm surprised, and I'm not 100% sure I want to do this right this second. Don't call in the Allies, no trouble. Are they going to call in Spain? Okay, we're already at war with Russia. No Spain. Good. Right, lads. Could just buy them off. I mean... I forced them to pay for peace last time. I could just pay them the same money back now. Oh, and there it is, technology-wise, light infantry doctrine. I can finally train my own snipers. There is simply nothing I want to gain by waging any further war against Maratha. So, even though I've got these armies here, I mean, what's the point of pushing any further for the time being? If they're willing to be bought off, I'm willing to buy him off, okay? I do not want this war right now. I want to stay focused on Russia. Easy. Grand a month, and we've re-established trade. Much better. Now, as I was just saying, into Russia we go, which you should always invade during winter. I'm pretty sure I read that in a book or something. Now, the Swedish are present as well. Oh, I think you guys just kicked these guys' asses. Brilliant, well done. So my spies are also present and correct. Keep an eye on all this. I might just want to escort this army right to the center. Alright, I'm just going to walk these guys in and win this by myself. It's going to be great. Oh, I did not realize, by the way, my army was damaged. Not 100% like sure when or why, but... Alright, fine. We'll just replenish you. No trouble there, guys. No trouble. Sorry, could have done that on the way in. I just did not realise. Alright, situation under control. Money just invested about. Russia. What have you got for me? Because if you guys want to step forward to attack Sweden so I can attack you when you're a bit damaged afterwards, honestly, that works for me. Oh, I think that's exactly what's happening right now. These guys want to fight the Swedes. Sadly, me and Sweden not allied, so that's not going to work. Sweden gets seen off, but they'll have done some damage. Alright, we've got two battered armies right here. Are you coming at me? Oh, buddy. Buddy. Then again, actually, oh. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have invaded Russia in winter. Okay, this first army coming at me is nothing too special. This army behind it, nothing too special. I think if I just hunker down and form a really good defensive line, there is nothing they could do to me. Probably. And always keep in mind the best thing of all, which is, I don't know where the reinforcements are coming from, so... Alright. How about we just draw up nice and far back, over here. They're going to be over there. Don't 100% know where the bigger army's coming from. May as well just be as far back as possible. That way, their artillery will probably fall behind. And also, thing I keep forgetting, yes, howitzers don't need to be on the front line. They do fire at, yes, a bit of a, big mortary angle. So they're allowed to be, just slightly tucked behind the line and still not cause trouble. And then we just kind of, hope, to be honest, because we don't know precisely. Okay. Primary army is emerging from this side on my left. Meanwhile, I forgot to move the, grenadiers into position. Dear oh flipping dear. Then we've got, yes, some basic Cossack infantry coming in from behind. So, okay. This is all absolutely fine. You guys just move into position over here. This is going to be not a problem. 3 cannons immediately, yes, put yourselves into repositioning mode. We now need to form an L-shaped line. So, just a repositioning here, no trouble. 2 cannons will keep facing this way, do some good work against all of you. Everyone else move around into this position to head off these guys. Also, cavalry, you go see off army number 3. That's a single unit of basics, nothing too dramatic as needs doing there. This first force over here is actually not that scary at all, so I'm actually going to bring, yes, an extra line over to this side for safety. You guys just spread yourselves out a little bit more thin over here. That's all absolutely fine. There is some light fire coming in. Guys, you should not be there anymore. You should definitely not be there. Please move over to here as fast as you like. And okay, was not expecting you to be doing that. I suppose it's not wrong, but I'd rather you were, like, focusing on the other guys nearby to, the actual people you're supposed to be shooting. And okay, it's all fine. It's all absolutely fine. You get to here. You get to here. I'm pretty sure these guys have been seen off already. You guys move over into this position. They're broken. They may or may not come back. It doesn't really matter. So, what is this? That is light, just light cavalry. Nothing too dramatic over there. Honestly, surround them, see them off, just hit them with my cavalry. Just check over here in the meantime. You guys have just turned around and are dealing with this nonsense. Honestly, not the most important thing. Please lay down fire on the line infantry. The guys who are approaching my front line right now. That'd be good. So you guys are falling apart pretty fast. Yeah, wavering already. You guys have definitely been seen off. We probably won't be seeing you again. All the cavalry can just be on this flank. That's absolutely fine. So, okay. Cavalry, form up over here. Just reposition yourselves. It's going to take a long time for the infantry to walk over. Are you guys now doing something useful in this direction? I really hope you are, I mean, to be honest, some of you guys should probably be facing this way to assist with this, but it's all under control. Speaking of which, oh, there was some fire going down. Good! You finally opened fire on the people you're supposed to be opening fire on, and these guys have done it. That's some lovely work right there. These guys have been repelled immediately by gunfire. Nothing dramatic. Honestly, you are not in the most sensible position right now. Draw yourselves up a tiny bit deeper. Where do the grenades want to be? Maybe the weaker group could be over here. You guys stay on this side. This fight has too many fronts. To be honest, I don't like it, but... Okay, these guys are still a long way away. Get these guys over to here. Good position right over here. You guys stay over... Why on earth are you guys? Just... Okay, bit of a strange position right there. Stop firing on those guys! Okay, they are not the target right now. They are not important. Okay, we got some good exchange versus these lines right here. I'm assuming you guys have got fire by rank at this point, right? Yes, you do. But you're kind of running out of ranks because these units have taken a lot of damage very fast indeed. So, yeah, my cavalry's just going to see off the last of you stupid bastards. These guys, it's going to take them a while to arrive. We're just laying down the fire right over there. Honestly, you guys form into a better position to go and assist. And then I've got my own gun cav just powering in, who are going to lay down a lot of fire too. These guys have ended up being, yeah, a bit staggered all around. You guys not happy? Forward, forward, forward. A little bit more, please. That's good. That's good right there. Steady. And my gun cav moves in. My own light cavalry right there. Oh, look at that. That's a huge amount of fire right at this second. That's going to be enough to see you off. Do not pursue. There's too much behind us for the time being. Those guys now definitely gone. Yeah, they're now shattered for good. Bring the cavalry up to... this side for now. This is a bit of an awkward position just because of this massive hill right here. Okay, cannons. Cannons. Who are your current targets? Because I feel like, yeah, laying down a tiny bit of fire on these lads, that would be a good thing for you to do. And no, not there. Definitely not there. I was meaning to give orders to the grenade lads. So, yeah, you guys just push forwards if you'd be so kind. If you can get some grenades on them, great, all the better. The main army is seriously taking its time in arriving. Is everybody else already firing? Some people are firing. These guys get some good short-range shots in. I love it. And momentarily, my gun cav, who are definitely reloaded. I love the visual effect, by the way. Oh, that's good. That's really good right there. Gun cav is just going to finish the job. So, momentarily, guys, just push in. Lovely, and more lovely. It's just such a huge amount of fire in one single... What on earth are you guys doing here? You know what? It's fine. I'm not going to, yes, question it too much because it really works in my favor. They've just sent one cannon forward. All right? Sometimes things just work out in your favor and it's good news all round. So you guys just shoot them. There are still some cannons at the rear who we might want to be mopping up. Honestly, my own melee cav could take care of that. So you guys just get over to here anytime you're ready. Start laying down the fire. What's going on? Somebody's still shooting over there. Bloody hell. Okay. How's this fire doing, by the way? Because you guys better be firing on people as need firing on. These are damaged units. That's the good bit right there. These are really damaged units. They don't have that much front line. So just lay down a bit of fire right there. This line is already almost given up, which is good. You guys should be firing momentarily. Excellent. Well done. Then we have got you guys. You're going to be walking into fire in just a moment too. Yeah. Deploy the melee cav over in this direction. I feel like you guys should be able to deal with this. Get the grenades around the side. They might be able to assist too. So, okay, is everything under control? Feels like it to me. Yes, feels just fine. So just toss that into you. You're going to be seen off, no trouble at all. Okay. This line is looking good. You guys are being seen off right there. This is lovely. You are steady, apparently. So let's just take care of that by tossing some explosives into your line. They're wavering already. Yeah, there's just too much concentrated firepower. This is a really bad angle because they're going to toss their grenades and it's going to be like, you know, a line here. So only a few of them are actually going to do anything. But it will be a shock. And there should be some more fire coming in too. You guys fall back. How's the cavalry advance? over here doing? Well, you guys are about to be shot by these guys, so yeah, just follow them around if you can. And then there is some line infantry here that's trying to get into position. Do not let them shoot you, please. Fall back. These guys have already been pretty much seen off. Yes, there were just some grenades tossed there. Not 100% sure why, but there were. Okay, now we can start seeing off all of this nonsense. You guys are under fire. Excellent. Well done. What's happening over on this flank? I think, yeah, technological superiority is... Uh-oh. You guys are being fired upon by the Cossacks. Fortunately, Cossacks are not the best troops in the world, but it's still not great. Okay, they did bring a lot of cannons, arguably too many. Actually, they're not doing so desperately well. Are you firing back? Yes, you do appear to be returning fire. Excellent. So, okay, you guys are also moving into a better position over here. You guys intercepted these lads. How are you guys doing, by the way? And they're confident, apparently. I mean... well played to them. I wouldn't say confident is a good word. Right now, there is more line infantry over there. Just a tiny, tiny handful. Good job over here. This is looking good. This is looking really good to my mind. So, yeah, just now start wrapping this up. You're shattered. Good. What is that? That's line infantry. There's definitely some guns coming in. There's still fire on this side. I think I need... guys, seriously. Charge forward and just, yeah, grenade this lot. There's a good exchange going on, and this is a good angle for you to toss in your bombs, though they might actually be about to. They're running anyway, so don't worry about it. It's fine. Okay, we're now just laying down explosive fire on all this, which is great. Sooner or later, we'll actually get some good hits in on the cannon. They can't penetrate my line. Plain and simple, they cannot. Did we just run straight into... we just ran straight into the line infantry. Well done. That was like the one thing to not run into. There was nothing else there, but you ran into them anyway. And one of you broke too. Bloody geniuses. Right, get over here, and we'll send our gun cav to deal with this. Okay. Bit dicey, but it turns out you in fact can invade Russia in winter. It's not even that tricky, as long as you put together a good, solid line. Good, 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 good. So just see off you guys. Oh, that was an anti-cavalry square that my cavalry just decided to run into. So well done, lads. Well bloody done. Right, keep moving forward. Gun cav actually counters the anti-cav square, which is just great. You guys are shaken, but not actually broken yet. So yeah, just keep on keeping on. Move forward, boom, and boom some more. They're already wavering. Yeah, they've realised the anti-cow formation's not actually helping them at all. And in fact, they've been shot and now they're dead. Okay, send what is left of the cavalry out in this position. The cavalry is battered really badly, but we've got enough firepower to lay down the... oh my. I think they're bringing their guys further and further up here. So... begin laying down fire with my artillery on theirs, because they're definitely trying to bring it up right now. And anything else here, my front line can just beat it in a one-on-one exchange. And here it comes. We're just laying down the fire on their cannons. That was some good work right there. Horses are starting to go down. We're taking down all of this. Good, 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 good. This is going very well. We have definitely won this one. Casualties are acceptable, shall we say. And yes, the artillery is looking in very good shape because I actually bothered to hide it behind my line. And at this point, yes, we're just exchanging fire with anything dumb enough to come in this direction. Their cannons are being slowly broken down. At this range, there's only so much they're going to be able to do. Cannons are already looking dicey. I'm just bringing my troops up around the side. You guys are apparently steady. So, alright, just bring a little bit in over here. You might try and guard that. Come on, lads. Hurry it up, hurry it up. We've got more to take out yet. Line infantry might plan on doing something. But yeah, we're just laying down a huge amount of fire on what's left of their centre. Though it is being a little bit protected by the buildings in the village. Ah, the bloody light cav has just given up once again. Dear oh flippin' dear. There is still actually some amount of infantry at the back. I think these guys might have been scared off early in the fight and then sort of come back later. So I am happy to just come in over here. There we go. That's 20 people dead immediately. Then we just back off. And if we're lucky, they won't be able to do much back to us. Okay, fire continues. The last handful are about to break. I think we're about done here, though. To be honest, yes, we've got barely any cavalry to launch a pursuit. So, sadly, what's got away is mostly going to successfully get away, yes. Alright, end result. 3 Russian armies have been destroyed, though one of them was a bit of a joke army, to be honest. Meaning, yeah, 500 men remain. I have lost 300, but that's quite a lot for me. So, okay, you guys just, right, you died, and where's everybody else going? You're going to retreat back over the river. Understandable, to be honest. Got a spy to keep track of you. What about your friend, though? He has no choice but to, yes, retreat northwards towards that area. Okay, I see what's going on. Are you seriously about to try this again? Oh, they're trying to block up the river. Oh, you're more than welcome to try, buddy. No, seriously, this is a desperate defense. They've realized they're in a lot of trouble. So they're now just tossing everything at the bridge. And, okay. They have got ships. Which trade theatre was that in? Because we need to go and deal with that. And more importantly, this guy's getting better and better. Brilliant. Okay. Okay. We just lost a lot of troops, actually, so cancel all existing, yes, repairs. Those will no longer be in any way relevant. And instead, repair everybody, about 4 grand. Honestly, not the worst thing in the world. Then we have got this force trying to guard the river. Oh, dear. 2 cannons, a lot of men. Oh, guys. Well, one, I could just walk around the river, but no. Also, just for fun, I'm burning down this town because screw you. But more importantly, okay, guys. I think we could all do with some target practice. In fact, is this actually our first, yes, river crossing fight in the entire campaign? Because it might be, you know. So, okay, say hello to river crossings in Empire Total War, which were a little bit rebalanced next to earlier entries in the franchise by generally saying there's never only one bridge. There's always got to be a ford or something. So here, we've got a lovely bit of territory where we could cross over even if we couldn't cross the bridge. Which is fortunate because the bridge is actually not inside the battlefield for this bridge fight. Okay, sometimes Empire Total War makes strange decisions and we just do not question them. So, alright, I think you know what's about to happen. I'm going to pretend to cross the bridge, but what I'm actually going to do is shell these losers into next week. Oh, here we go. And if they try and, yes, counter-cross, we will simply intercept them as they do. So, here comes the firepower and oh, lads. Oh, flip me. Looks to me like your cannons are already wavering. And once your cannons are down, you've got nothing that could touch me. Because yes, indeed, these poor bastards have been given the fool's errand of stop me crossing the river. Which, when I've got the massive artillery advantage, is not really a good mission for them to have. And the fire just keeps raining down on them. Just look at those corpses. Oh, now that'll do. And having realised the situation they're in, they have no choice but to attempt to counter-cross. So they're now just being shelled and shot and shot and shot in the water over and over from every angle, and they are not going to enjoy it. Plenty of them are shattered already. Oh, now this is beautiful. This is peak Empire right here, where units are just torn to shreds by so much gunfire. It's just gorgeous. And the fire just comes down from every side, every angle. Gunfire, artillery. Let's get some grenades in here too, because why not, to be honest? And at this point, pretty much their entire army has already collapsed. Lovely. I think they might have shot one of my horses with a cannon, by the way. Alright, Russian forces repelled, meaning there is only one thing left, and that is a single unit who have decided they're going to stand right here and not bother actually coming to attack us. So, good luck with that plan, guys. There we go. We just laid down a handful of explosions on them. They decided they did not want to be hanging out here anymore. Understandable, really. 99 losses, mainly just, yeah, their cannons poking at us. But once again, we've pretty much destroyed an entire army there. So they've been pushed back once more. And now I hold the bridge. Do I want to hold the bridge? To be honest, no. Because if I try and hold the bridge, it might dissuade Sweden from coming in. And this would be a really good time for you guys to come in. So alright, you guys just head in this direction. Any more armies want to come and deal with me? After all, yes, there's more territory over here. They might have troops in it, so honestly, I'm happy to take on all comers. I feel like we've already taken out the worst of it. Alright, that's enough for now. Just need to keep a real close eye on Sweden and Russia. Make sure that, yes, the war starts going as I want it to go. Now, bear in mind, there may be some troops up here that could be, yes, keeping Sweden distracted. Still, I will say, that's a good-looking army. Though, oh, hang on. Is there a particular reason why Poland is now in Swedish territory? No, they're cool. They're allies. It's not a problem. Everything's under control. Also, Austria are on the move. Okay, they have definitely... Hang on. Send my spy down over here. They have taken Bulgaria. So, okay, Austria are consistently being pushed out of Europe, but they're responding by pushing further and further south towards the Ottomans. So, I mean, fascinating stuff here. It is gonna be hard going for them to hold it, though, because, yes, they do have religious unrest going on. So, already -3 right there. Are they really going to be able to stop a rebellion? Probably not. Now, they could deal with it, but I suspect, yes, their army is already battered. Well, we know it's battered. We don't know how much. Eventually, they won't be able to keep doing that forever. Alright, plenty to keep an eye on. Keep on keeping on. Britain in particular. Ah! That might have been Britain's problem with trade. I suspect Spain may have just gone and burnt down a port somewhere. Meanwhile, Austria is... okay, abandoning that town, which is interesting, because who's gonna stop it rebelling if you do that? Oh, hang the flip on here. We've got yet more coming in. Okay, the Russians are not done yet. They've decided they could take us. And I strongly disagree, buddy, because you are, oh, you're about to walk at me with a giant pile of line infantry. Now, I'll give ya, the line infantry is pretty good, but there's also, oh, there's way too much cavalry here. Way too much cavalry. Those guns are gonna fall behind. If you're marching it into my line, I get the first shot in. Oh, you've just made a mistake. Yep, this time no reinforcements, no dumb L-shaped lines, simply a good, solid line, cannons behind it. We are going to shell the flip out of these bastards. Okay, who's feeling brave today? Because I think it might be you guys over here. So, why don't you just step forward and we'll see what we've got for you. Because I don't think you're going to be enjoying it, like, at all. A single unit currently in range. They're just going to put normal fire in. Oh, but here we go. Here comes my answer to that. I'd say my answer was a lot more compelling. Like that there. That's the difference between normal cannon fire and this cannon fire. This unit is already 2/3 dead and shattered, and the cannon that fired at me, I think it missed. And now, here come the infantry. Oh, this is just gonna be good fun for everybody involved. Right now, we're firing over here, in fact. Lovely, taking out the odd person here and there. That's good too. So okay, only 4 people dead on that occasion. Blocks of horses could be very good targets, just because if you get a good hit and it goes through the line, you take out a really large proportion of the entire units. Another key tactic, of course, is, yes, aiming down a line if you can, because if you can get a good hit up the line, you do way more damage. If you're firing into someone who's actually walking at you, you're probably just going to take out, you know, 5 or 6 men. But if you could just get a hit right up the line, then yeah, like these two lads, devastating damage can be done. They can break before they even get to you. So, changing your targets to make sure you're, yes, prioritizing that sort of fire, that could be very, very useful indeed. Alright, looks to me like they're starting to rush forward, but they've already been hit by my various bits of artillery, and now we are firing and firing some more, so the units on the front are being seen off immediately. Now, over on this front, I will give you, this could be dicier. We might need to use some grenades intelligently with this nonsense. So go over to grenades. You guys, in a moment, just, yes, open fire. You guys charge forward, get some grenades on at these guys. This flank could be dicey otherwise. So here we go. Grenadiers, you brave bastards, running forward, and you guys are also running forward. So now you're going to toss some bombs at them. This is precisely the right angle. So as a result of that, bombs that come in. This should do some amazing work. And there we go. Most of the unit dead already. Keep doing that over and over. They're wavering. This flank has now stabilized very nicely. Just keep tossing in the bombs. Meanwhile, okay, over on this side, things are dicier. The cavalry is taking... yeah, doesn't want to be doing that. To be honest, I do have spare grenadiers over here. You guys move over into this position. You guys try and pin these lads. You're in a square. That's not going to work well for you. Over on this flank, everything's going fine. I just need these guys to basically, yes, be idiots and have their attention drawn over to here. Meanwhile, cavalry, move over to the side. Let's just get fire, side fire, grenades, and all the rest of it on these lads. So this unit was a bit dangerous, but... looks to me like, yes, that's worked pretty nicely. They do still have a cavalry and whatnot at the back, but for the time being, guys, okay, grenades, and then more grenades, please. You guys just are firing up the side of them. Cannons have decided to turn their attention over here too. So these guys should be... honestly, I'm amazed you've not broken already. This appears to be going pretty well for you guys, and I'm pretty sure you're off. Okay. Cavalry now just goes over to here, sees off what's left of the artillery. Some units will come back for a second go, but at this point, they're tired. They've already been shot. They've already lost men. My line's still looking pretty good. I suspect we are in excellent shape right here. Here we go. The recovering troops are now coming in, but they've been shelled again on their way back in. And on top of that, they are still walking into a prepared line, so they should be shot by... ooh, hang on, bit of a bad hill right there. My bad, should have actually gone down to the ground and checked the landscape, but looks to me like they're off again. Pretty decisive victory, I would say. There we go. I think the last ones have been seen off. The line has held steady. Now that was a good victory. Yep, in total, 60 men lost. That is why technology matters in this game. They are just bringing inferior cannons to me. My cannons, my explosive technologies, they are winning the day. Oh, they're bringing in reinforcements from down south. Okay, they're getting really scared, and this is precisely what I wanted to say. Because I know for a fact, they recently took territory off Sweden. You cannot possibly be serious. You cannot possibly be about to lose St. Petersburg to Russia after everything I've done. Okay, Poland, at the bare minimum, could you guys not ruin everything? Because I have pulled every single soldier in this entire country to come and deal with me. Okay, just walk in. The entire rest of Russia is up for grabs. Okay, they've got one army. Oh, please tell me you're about to kick those guys' asses. Please tell me you're about to win. Okay, you see, Sweden, in terms of attack, they are well ahead too. St. Petersburg is safe for now. Good. Was a bit worried there for a second. Oh, and speaking of technological superiority when it comes to things that go boom. Oh my. Oh, flipping my. Explosive rockets are done. Now, it will be a bit of time until we actually get rockets on land, but I have got rocket ships available to me immediately, and these guys they're ridiculous. Alright, they are small, they are light, they will not survive being shot, but fortunately they won't be shot, because anything that might be planning to shoot them has to get up to them, and while it's trying to get up to them, the rocket ship is going to be firing rockets at them. Range 750, and I know there's only 3 guns, but they pack one a hell of a punch. These guys can change the face of naval combat. If one day I need to go up against, say, I don't know, some island nation nearby to me with a really big navy that's going to be sending the big ships at me, oh, rocket ships can very effectively level the playing fields. And just as I was planning, how about we just have a little walk over to here and, excuse me, reinforcements number 927. No, you flippin' don't actually. Oh, and even better, there's reinforcements to the reinforcements. I think even more's piling in. At this point, I'm just intercepting the entire Russian army on the road before it could get back to Moscow. This is beautiful. Oh, yeah, here we go. Same thing again. So the cannons have already done lovely work. Now we just send our cavalry round the back to get some nice shots in the rear. Anyone who comes up to my front line gets absolutely flipping torn to shreds. Lovely. We will take, a handful of return fire. But honestly, I think at this point, yeah, we got this. I'm not too worried. There we go, another nice overwhelming victory. One unit is destroyed, another is forced to retreat, and as I say, I'm happy to stand right here, because I'm just stealing 1,000 gold's worth of trade right now. So, okay, I'm pretty happy with that actually. And we're only just getting started, because, okay, for the time being, a foreign invader has showed up, so everyone's decided, oh my goodness, we better be resistant to that, those bloody Dutch bastards. But, war weariness starts ticking up, and it just keeps on rising, okay? Eventually, they will not be able to resist a revolution. And you know what's even more exciting? Next turn, I believe, my army will spring back to being in much better condition. And I suspect the Russian army won't, meaning, if that unit is still standing right here, I could use that to pull the entirety of the Russian army out of this city. And if I take away their garrisons, and I keep kicking their asses, and maybe I go around looking for any building that's generating any happiness, and I burn it down, and I can see one right over there, then, oh my, the Russian Revolution might just be flipping on. So, is it possible to kick off the Russian Revolution, and can I drag Poland and Sweden kicking and screaming to victory? We will find out next time. Hopefully, you join me for that. But in the meantime, I've been John, this has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been Empire Total War. Thank you very much, and goodbye.
This guy's enjoying that. This guy's enjoying his elephant a bit too much. In Fair Verona, we set our scene. Oh my god, Becky, look at her butt. It is so big.
They've managed to glitch inside one of the buildings. Elephants in the rear! And then here come the chariots!